Private First Class Edward Henry Ahrens, born 23 May 1919 in Dayton, Kentucky, enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps on 3 February 1942 in Cincinnati, Ohio, and underwent boot camp training at the Marine Corps Recruit Depot, Parris Island, South Carolina. He transferred to the Marine Barracks Quantico, Virginia on 16 March 1942. Assigned to Able Company 1st Raider Battalion, Ahrens landed with that unit from USS Little APD-4 at Tulagi, Guadalcanal, British Solomon Islands in the 2nd Assault Wave on 7 August 1942. With Charlie Company securing the right flank of the beachhead, Able Company moved inland and down the right slope of Tulagi's central ridge. That evening, Able Company took positions for the night west of the cricket ground on the island as part of the defensive line extending along the ridge. The Japanese later launched a fierce nocturnal counterattack which drove a wedge between the two Raider companies. Isolating the latter near the beachhead, the enemy concentrated their efforts on Able Company in an attempt to sweep up the ridge toward the Residency, a former British government building serving as a Raider Battalion command post. During the savage battle that ensued, Ahrens and a security detachment assigned the task of protecting the Raiders' right flank single-handedly engaged a group of Japanese in hand-to-hand combat as they attempted to infiltrate the Raiders' rear. He was found the next morning, mortally wounded, with 13 dead Japanese soldiers around his position. His last words to his commanding officer were reported to be, "The bastards tried to come over me last night. I guess they didn't know I was a Marine." PFC Henry Ahrens, 22 and unmarried, died in the arms of his company commander, then Major Lewis W. Walt. For his part in stopping the enemy, Ahrens was posthumously awarded both the Purple Heart and the Navy Cross medals. His Navy Cross citation reads as follows: "The President of the United States takes pride in presenting the Navy Cross posthumously to Edward Henry Ahrens, Marine Corps serial number 358161, Private First Class U.S. Marine Corps Reserve, for extraordinary heroism and devotion to duty while serving with Company A, 1st Marine Raider Battalion, during the landing, assault, and seizure of enemy Japanese-held Tulagi Island, British Solomon Islands, on the night of 7-8 August 1942. While a member of the security detachment protecting the right flank of his battalion, Private First Class Ahrens, with utter disregard for his own personal safety, single-handed engaged in hand-to-hand combat a group of the enemy attempting to infiltrate the rear of the battalion. Although mortally wounded, he succeeded in killing the officer in command of the hostile unit and 2 other Japanese, thereby breaking up the attack. His great personal valor and indomitable fighting spirit were in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. He gallantly gave his life in the defense of his country. In 1943, the destroyer escort USS Ahrens DE-575 was named in his honor. As always, stay salty, devils, semper fi, and carry on.